So we're going to check in this morning with M.A. Rosko. M.A.
You are hearing some bagpiping. That can only mean one thing. There is some Scotland and Scotch in the air. And in fact, we are joined by a world-renowned... You can go ahead and pour yourself some, sir.
Thank you.
That's Stewart Laing. He is a world-renowned Scotch expert. He is here at VOM FASS at Mall of America, giving us some tips and tricks for tasting. That's coming up.
You want to tipple a bit of education along with your glass of Scotch? Well, then the Mall of America is the place to be. The store, VOM FASS, is hosting a series of classes and tastings all this week. M.A. Rosko joins us live. She's at MOA with a world-renowned Scotch expert. Good morning, M.A.
You know, don't go tippling Scotch without an expert, for gosh sakes. And I've got with me Stewart Laing, many years of experience. How many years of experience in the Scotch business?
50 years now.
So you may have gathered from his accent that he is in fact from Scotland. And we're in VOM FASS on the second floor of Mall of America, where you can actually sample many of their whiskeys, some of them Scotch whiskeys. Before we get to that, the tasting, there's a map of Scotland here. Why are there so many great whiskeys from Scotland?
Oh, Scotland historically has produced whiskey, and the reason that we produced whiskey in the first place was it was so damn cold in Scotland that we needed something to keep us warm through the long winter nights.
Maybe that's why the spirits business and distilleries are kind of really starting to pop here in Minnesota. We've got the same problem when it comes to the cold. Okay, you've poured a few, and let's go over to the table, because the reason you're here in town, they're actually right here, you have developed in Scotland at your distillery 2 blends for VOM FASS, and we have them over here at the table. So let's come on over here and find out a little bit more. And tell me the names. You can go ahead and put those glasses down and pour. Oh my gosh, I can smell them from here, which means I'm starting to do something right.
Good for you. Well, this is Mixed Bay, which is a blend of malts from several distilleries that we have put together to mix and to allow the consumer to enjoy something that they normally would not have the opportunity of doing.
Okay, go ahead and pour some.
A Speyside.
Now, a lot of people think single malt whiskey is the gold standard, or that it's better than a blend. And you are here to tell people that that's not always the case.
No, not always the case. The Scotch whisky is a broad church, and within it, blended malts, which is what
Did you say a broad church?
It's a broad church, which means
There's a lot of pews in there for different tastes.
No, but a broad church means we go from this extreme to another extreme with everything in between.
I'm just trying to get your Scotticisms down.
Right, I'm sorry about that.
I'm not even on the whiskey. I'm just trying to understand his Scotticisms.
All right. Okay, now we understand. We're looking at the produce here of 5 or 6 different malt distilleries, all from Speyside, that we have put together by our master blender for the pleasure of the customers who come to, in this instance, who come into VOM FASS.
So Scotch is huge. It's gotten really popular among women. It's gotten really popular around the world. In fact, sales in the U.S. have shot up 134% since 2002. Why do you think that is?
Well, as more and more ladies have the opportunity to enjoy and taste and hear from their friends about the benefits and the qualities of Scotch whisky, naturally they try, they like, and they buy.
Yeah. We try, we like, we buy. I love that. When we come back,
yes,
Stewart's going to give us a lesson in tasting on how to taste. And again, he's got 2 proprietary blends here. He has some classes going tonight and tomorrow night at Hard Rock. It's online at VOM FASS. Back to you.
And church and whiskey.
Right.
Yeah.
Cheers.
In the same sentence. How about that?